So, now I know y'all saw the video of Mr. Martell Holt, okay? With Mrs. She by Shereé. Now I think if you ask me, and I told Martell this on the phone, Shereé took my advice. Y'all remember when I said it took her 8 seasons to finish that house. It's a beautiful house. The Shade Room finally got the exclusive and shit like that on the house. It's supposed to be premiering on their YouTube channel. They really trying. They got the new show called Drip Houses or some shit. I don't know. Okay, but it's nice. Okay, they just put out the promo, and She by Shereé is showing off the house. She put a club in her house. Now, if you ask me, I said, she should have been a contractor a long time ago. Okay, and she wouldn't have had to she wouldn't have had liens on her home, and it wouldn't have taken her 8 years to finish a house that should have taken a year. You know what I'm saying? But she got it finished and done. You know what I'm saying? I even asked Tyrone if he had finished, he had some put in on houses, and he ain't do that. That's not his work. As I asked him, I was like, you laying up with her while you ain't finished the house so you can at least sleep in one of the bedrooms. He ain't want no parts of that. He had lawyer fees, legal fees and shit. He had to worry about bigger problems. You know what I'm saying? So, I called him and I said, I saw the video with, you and Shereé, and I know it's your truck because I done seen your truck. He always got a different in the passenger seat. So I just, she was in the passenger seat. He opened up the car door for her, said, get on in. He ain't even need to help her in because she's strong. That's shape now. He don't need to help her in, And I said, y'all, she finally a contractor now? He was like, no. I said, well, what the you doing with her then? He said, she getting a pool built. I said, a pool? He said, yeah. She called me about a pool. He said, so I'm building a pool for her, and we was down there pulling permits. I said, oh, okay, so she couldn't find no contractor in Georgia? Well, over the 8 years that she had the house, I said, yeah. I said, did you finish it? He said, He said, she had to redo everything twice. So I'm going to make sure that she only does it once. So I'm pulling permits, and so we're doing her pool. I said, Martell, I find it hard to believe, okay, that she called a contractor that's not even licensed in the state of Georgia, okay, because I thought that you had to be licensed in the state of Georgia to pull permits. I don't know. Maybe they make you buy some type of license and say that maybe you're a subcontractor. I don't know. Don't get me the line, okay? But, he just says that it's just pool business, okay? It's not him making her come like a pool. It's just pool business. I said, well, what about, I said, what happened with, Arion giving Melody the COVID? He said, ain't nobody ever had COVID. He said, my kids ain't never had COVID. Melody ain't never had COVID. I said, well, are you and Melody get back together? He said, we tried, but we can't. I said, y'all tried? He said, yeah, we tried, but it's just, we don't want to ruin, what it is now. We don't want to be back fighting again. You know what I'm saying? And so I said, well, how she feel about, you with Shereé? Because her and Shereé friends. Well, I don't give a fuck how she feel about it. I got a pool to build. I got kids to feed. Yeah. They said Martell don't ever be on a jury. I ain't seen no bicycles. You know what I'm saying? I just only saw her getting into the truck, and that's his truck. Okay. So yeah, he the pool boy, Michael. Yeah. So that's what he said. Well, he said he gonna be able to finish the pool in 3 months. He said, so he got to get this work. She paying him. Okay. I said, well, how's coleslaw taking this? What? I don't give a what coleslaw thing. I said, oh, interesting. So he just said, if it's anything more that develops as he's pulling permits and building the pool, he'll definitely let me know first. That's what he said. So I said, okay. Shereé desperate now. She real desperate and she'll wait for you. 6 years in prison. Get stood up and everything for that dick. So yeah, that's what he said. He's the pool boy for now, okay? Alsina. August Alsina. He pissed me off. He really did, okay? He really, really pissed me off. And here's the reason why he pissed me off is because he's doing this show called Black Girls Uncut or something. I don't know. Don't get me the line. It's on Revolt. I believe it's Tamar Braxton. I believe it was the show that was supposed to be called The Queen's something Court or some shit. I don't know, okay? So they're doing a show. They have August Alsina. They're just going to keep rotating these same celebrities, although the influencers are a lot bigger and you'll get more juicier information, okay? But to see him, what I don't like about August Alsina is that you're going to notice he always plays victim. Have you not noticed that? Anytime something is going on, he's always out here playing the victim. I'm tired. Okay? Here's why. Follow me here, okay? Because let's look at let's look at the drug thing, okay? Now, yes, of course he's gone through a lot of shit, okay? But doing drugs is a choice, okay? He chose to do drugs. He chose to give his life to drugs over his career. And as a result, he lost, really both. He lost the drugs and he lost the career. You know what I'm saying? Now his body is weak. He can't be around certain people because he has broken his body down so much, okay? And he shared his story, and I do commend him for being able to come out on platforms and share his story. But then, okay, he wants to revive the career. And so what do you do to revive the career? You create clout, okay? So then he goes and does this sit down with Angie Martinez, right? And me and this had words, and he played victim, as he always does, okay? So he goes and does this all tell-all expose, makes this diss song against Jada as if he wasn't on a married woman, okay? As if she did this to him. He went and on this lady in this man's house only to come out to embarrass this man more, okay? And then gets upset at how the world responds to him. Because, like, you kissing and telling. You on Jada, you wanted everybody to know you on your childhood crush, that you did that. Now nobody won't on you because they're afraid that they gonna be put in the interview too. You know what I'm saying? Even though that I'm sure they probably want to try, because if Jada was with it for so long, if she spiritually married it, if she bought it Bentleys and motherfucking shit like that because you couldn't afford to because you was giving all your money to the dope man, you know what I'm saying? Listen, they probably want to try it out too. Like it may have been good. It may have been really good. Y'all know we put that shit out, right? It may have been really good. Tempting, but I ain't crazy. Tempting, but I ain't motherfucking crazy. So he does this whole expose. Everybody's coming at him. So then, he knows that I've been dropping wine on him. This jumps in my DM saying, you don't know what I've been through. Yes, I do, because your family called me. Yes, I do. Your family called me, okay? While you was out getting high on pills or whatever it was, and Jada, you forgot about your career. You forgot that you had bills and responsibilities. Now that shit is gone. Now all of a sudden, we don't know what we're talking about because you're trying to pick up the pieces. And that's okay. But he plays victim. Then he makes some more diss records, right? Then he makes these posts. Then he posts pictures of Tory Lanez beating his ass, right? But then won't talk to the police. When asked, sir, did this man put hands on you? No. But you literally sat up and posted a picture as if you were a clown at an amusement park standing there waiting with your lip bloody. Like, it's getting redundant. And then you get your ass on a platform and say that Black lives matter, but it is Black people that contribute to the demise of Black lives through our opinions about your lives because we forget that you're human. I felt offended. I knew who he was talking to. He was talking to me. He was talking to me because he said this shit in the DM. I said, sir, first of all, no one would know your business if you didn't have any. I need to put that on a shirt. No one would know your business, sir, if you didn't have any. Which means you want on that lady, that married lady in her husband's house. You out here doing interviews, dropping albums about them, trying to get your separate career back in the goddamn search engine, knowing you can't perform more than 3 songs because your body can't take it. You out here doing interview after interview, hitting bloggers after bloggers in the DM. Because we refuse to buy your bullshit. And you're going to say, I contributed to the demise of Black Lives Matter, but you contributed to the direct life of Black Lives Matter when you put them drugs in your body, when you on the married label and up your mental health. Come on now. Come on now. Look to your neighbor and say, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. When I say he pissed me the off with that interview, I said, there he go playing victim again. When are you ever responsible, sir? No one would have an opinion about anything if you didn't put your shit out. You intentionally made a song about that lady, Jada. You intentionally did an interview about their family. You thought it was going to go your way and it didn't, and everybody is still dragging your ass to this day. You ain't even dropping songs because all people think about is you crying because you're left. Your cougar left. She went and got that tightened up for you. Right and tight. Said it was just like a virgin. You felt like you were a 12-year-old. Get out of here, man. That was so tight. And now you want to say that we have contributed to the demise of Black lives because we have a mere opinion on the furry shit that you put out here to the universe. Stop, August. We're not going to do this today. We're not going to do this. I can't stand like this. I cannot stand it. You definitely ain't going to come for me. Yes, the hit dog is hollering because I know you're talking about me. I know he's talking about it. He done said the same bullshit in my DM. And you still got your ass on a talk show playing victim, okay? Guess what we do as black people? Okay, we critique each other, okay? That's what we do. White folks do it. Asians do it. That's why we have news. That's what news sites are for. That's what entertainment news sites for. And instead of you allowing this to go ahead and to help us, help you push your career up, you want to cry and play victim. Sir, where's your album? Where's your album? Where is it? Where's your album, sir? Huh? This is not my child. My child would never. My son would never. You know who his mama is? He would never. You out here crying over cougar. This is the first pussy you done had that was that great. That spiritual is Jada. You've been watching her since you were a kid. You didn't know that she was going to get your ass. You really thought y'all was married for real, but the paperwork binded her. The broom on the beach in the sand carved out in a heart with roses in between that says, I love August, we're married, did not bind you to her. It was the paperwork that bounded her and still binds her to her husband. That she would never leave. Hell, she even told Tupac, I will never leave. I don't know if you're going to make it, but we'll still be here in spirit. Okay? Moving on. Lil Bird just put something in my ear, okay? Now, I'm going to make this one short and sweet, okay? Apparently, when Diddy was spinning the block with everybody, okay? I mean, everybody. Football team and the cheerleaders, okay? Apparently, Cassie was spinning and twirling on Rob Kardashian. Word on the street is he had a meltdown too, the same way he had a meltdown with Black China and went and told Diddy. But he forgave her. I mean, how could he not? Out of all that he does and has done and is still doing, how could he not? I mean, it's Rob Kardashian. I mean, can he match his bank account? No. You know? But I thought, you know, if they were a couple, I probably would have been here for that couple. I know Cassie was just done with black men. Period. She said, I'm gonna cheat white. It ain't even got to be, you know. That's word on the street, okay? The story is developing. Moving on. Don't forget, today we are offering on shoptkdeals.com the sea moss drops. This is something that everybody needs to have in their diet. It has 98% of the vitamins and minerals that the body needs daily. We have this in mango. We also have it in pineapple. It has 10,000 milligrams of Irish sea moss, the same sea moss that Dr. Sebi preached about, and the same sea moss that a lot of the health gurus preach about as well. It also has spirulina, which is very potent in vitamins and minerals as well. It has zinc, burdock root, and vitamin C, okay? Use the coupon code TK10 to get your sea moss drops. This is our mushroom Vitamix, okay? The T-cell, NK cell Vitamix, very potent. The reviews on the website say everything. This is used to help optimize T cells, to help optimize natural killer cells, which kill off cancer cells in the body and things like that. It's been used in a ton of therapy. It's been in Chinese medicine for years, and people are raving about this. All you got to do is Google shiitake mushrooms. This is shiitake mushrooms along with turkey tail, some lion's mane, some cordyceps, all blended down. You can either cook with it, you can put it in your smoothies, you can drink it in water. Either way, you need this about twice a week. And if you're not down with the powder, we do have the gummies, all right, which has all of that in there. Shiitake mushrooms. It also has the reishi mushroom, has the chaga, it has the white button. And so all of this is condensed down into the mushroom extract complex. And also we have the mushroom 10X, okay? That's available as well on shoptkdeals.com. Use the coupon code TK10 to get 10% off of your first order. Don't forget, guys, we are featuring the Koji Cocoa Soap. This is something that I use to help even my skin tone, clear dark marks and things like that. This is available on shoptkdeals.com. Use the coupon code TK10, okay? Be careful about using it on your face. Yes, it will lighten the dark marks, but it will lighten your face as well, and you don't want to be out here looking like Nene Leakes, okay? This is the Koji Cocoa Soap. We have the sugar case. I am so in love with the body oils, and you guys are too, because you're emailing me about them. These are body oils infused with like glazed donut fragrances. We also have watermelon squeeze. We have, let me put this up. We have the watermelon squeeze. We also have the Georgia peach body oil, okay? I usually put these on when I get out of the shower, wet, let them soak into the skin while the pores are open. And then, of course, I carry a bottle around to touch up. It doesn't leak. And that's one thing that I like about this Black-owned body oil company is that they don't leak all in your purse. I could travel with these. They don't spill. I don't know where the hell she got these bottles from or the oils, but she's doing her thing. You can access the sugar case on my website. Use the coupon code TK10 to get 10% off your first order. And last but not least, we have our top seller, which are the Active 8 fasting drops. If you are really trying to fast, if you are really trying to suppress your appetite, the right way, the Active 8 fasting drops is the way that you need to go. The reviews on the website speak for themselves. If you're looking for appetite suppression, which means you have to start first thing in the morning, okay? And you put the drops in your body, you put a little water in your body, and you just do a water fast throughout the day. People are emailing me saying, hey, Tasha, they work better than any type of Ozempic or semaglutide that's out there. It just helps to settle the gas in the stomach, and the stomach tells the brain that you're not hungry no more, okay? And so the fasting drops are available on shoptkdeals.com. Use the coupon code TK10 and let me know how much weight you've lost personally using the Active drops, okay? And with that being said, listen, guys, I'm going to go ahead and head on out of here. If you got a story that you want to tell, something as tragic as this, something maybe as motivating, okay? If you have a tip on your favorite celebrity, please email me at unwindwithtasha@gmail.com. And also, guys, if you want to advertise on the platform, please feel free to email me at unwindwithtasha@gmail.com or hit me on Instagram via the DM at unwindwithtasha@gmail.com. And don't forget, guys, my movies on Tubi are streaming right now. The Last Interview, I Ain't Got It, as well as Everyone Talks to Someone. Thank you so much for your support, winos, and I will see you on our next video. Now I gotta go. Bye.